Guys, welcome back to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G. We have a special request today. We have the HULKBUSTER Build-A-Figure for our friend Knuckle Licker. So excited to get this reviewed for you guys, and especially for you, my friend. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. If you have not subscribed to our channel already, please click the red subscribe button below. Click on the little, I can't remember what it's called, the little bell, so that you can get notifications as soon as we get a new video up. And guys, I'm so excited to get this started, to talk about these figures. We've had these for a while, since Age of Ultron, believe it or not. And these have been quite amazing, and I can't say how excited I was to build this HULKBUSTER. So guys, why don't we go ahead and get started? You ready? I am. Let's go ahead and get started right now. Alright, so now let's take a closer look at Marvel Now Iron Man. Ready at any time, Tony Stark's latest invention is mentally controlled liquid metal armor. And let me say that he looks absolutely awesome. Astonishing, I would say. And so, this is a really cool pose. Actually, I want to take a picture of how this looks. Let's see if we can get this just like this, right? And guys, you asked me, you say, why take pictures? Because these are the ones that I use at the beginning on the menu. So, well, first of all, it comes with this leg for HULKBUSTER. It's pretty awesome, right? Look at that. It's got the double joints here and here. This looks pretty outstanding. So we'll set that aside for now. That over here. Let me make sure my lens is clean, actually. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's take a closer look at this Marvel Now Iron Man. Wow, look at that. Okay, so we got a sticker right here. Sorry about that. Right here, and this got great detail. The helmet looks amazing. Look at that. Uh-oh, it's a little loose. Oh no, how did it get so loose all of a sudden? So it's not loose on certain poses, but anyway. So does the head go all the way back? No, it does not, which would be great if it did, because Iron Man, you have to have his head come this far back. We have some that do, some that don't. And the reason why is because you want him to be able to fly like this, like he does going forward, and be able to have his head back like this when he's flying forward. Anyway, it doesn't, but it does go down pretty well, and it does turn to side to side. Okay, so it doesn't move at the waist, it moves at the rib cage. I don't prefer that because it looks so unnatural compared to, but at least it moves. Let's see, the legs, they only go so far. They do have a double joint right here at the knee, so it can come pretty far back. That looks really cool. Look at that. Oh no, he's a little bit looser than I would like. That's not outstanding. That's kind of scary. Oh, everything's just falling apart here. Okay, well, these just pop into place. Oh, they look a little bit worn. Anyway, so this fits right here. Right here, these shoulder action dudes right here. And looks pretty awesome. It doesn't restrict his movement at all. You can put these down. We got a double joint right here on the elbow. And once again, like I said, man, this character's a little bit loose. You see how it has this piece right here on the hand? Because of that, we can't push it back to have our repulsor system right there. So it can only go so far back because it hits right there. Anyway, at least that's something, but that's as much as he can do. So if it had an accessory, it'd come down like this instead of out. So that's unfortunate, but I'm gonna say overall this character does look outstanding. What I wish was different, I'll tell you, he has no accessories. Something, you know? Whether it's the blast coming off his hand like we've seen so many times before, even that would be something. I don't like that the joints on this figure, action figure, are looser than I would have liked. Look, they're like effortlessly moving. Alright, so the feet do move kind of side to side and kind of back and forth. They're really just more loose than anything. So this figure looks gorgeous. It's amazing, this black and gold detail. I will say that definitely looks awesome. I'm digging that. I just wish it was you know, had a little bit slightly better articulation, and the head went back and the hands went back. So in any event, let's put him in a stand because Iron Man needs to be flying, right? So, and then let's put the stand at his waist. I mean, not his waist, like more of his hips. That way it doesn't look so... hopefully it'll catch a more dynamic pose. Uh-oh, there went that thing again. Sorry, guys. Let me pick it up off the ground. It looks like this little piece just got worn. Just from being moved up and down. That's unfortunate. So, okay. Oh, well. Let's just move it around his waist after all. There we go. Let's move this up. Ah, here we go again. Alright, let me just set that aside. And then let's have him flying up like that. Or you know what? Let's have him blasting from in the air, right? That looks cool. So let's angle that just a little bit more. Let's have that. The head's loose. That's the only thing I'm not digging. And that looks pretty cool. So let's set that aside over her. So not bad. There we go. Let's move the wrist back just a little bit more. There we go. And you know what? Sorry guys, I want to get this like posed pretty well. That's pretty cool. Let's have him right here. Alright, so next we have War Machine. With elite military precision, Colonel James Rhodes unleashes a torrent of explosive devastation as War Machine. Look at that. War Machine looks outstanding. Comes with a second head. We have James Rhodes, Colonel James Rhodes, open helmet and closed helmet. I'll show you what that looks like. And then right here, let's take a look at our build HULKBUSTER figure. We have the head. Isn't that awesome? Look how great it looks. Put it right next to the War Machine helmet. Awesome, right? So let's change helmets here. Obviously this is what it looks like with our Rhodey head. Got pretty great detail. Look at that. Looks just like him. We'll set that aside. And let's put this head back on. If we can get it to go. There we go. Oh man. What is the deal? There we go. Heard the snap. Look how great that looks. Doesn't that look outstanding? Look at that. There we go. Took a little photo. Man. And it even has, look, his name right there. Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes. Man, this action figure has amazing detail. Okay, his joints are tighter. I'm digging that. Looks like his feet only barely move. They're just kind of like pretend to move. Once again, looks like we have same articulation as our Marvel Now Iron Man. The problem is the other one's loose. This one is awesome because it's not. Let's have him just standing tough like this. Boom. Okay, so the wrists don't, well, I guess they go back a little, yeah, but not very much because look where it goes flush right here. If I can get, there we go. See how it goes flush? So you can come forward. I keep going out of focus. But you can't go back. So let's have him just stand really tough. And you have this little accessory right here, which you can put it in this side or this side. And you just pop it in there. And then you can extend it and spin it like this so that War Machine can have got a couple points of articulation. It spins here and then right here and then moves here and here. So that's pretty cool, right? Look at that. Head doesn't go too far back either. Let's have him just looking super tough. And then of course doesn't move at the waist, moves at the rib cage again. So let's see if we can just get him to stand up tough. Wow, look at that. That looks outstanding. Let's put him right back here. He's looking like mighty tough and mean right there. Get it, Rhodey. Boom. I guess let's move his head a little bit further up. Oops. Oh, man. That was disastrous. Just kidding. Cool. Alright. Let's move our camera back over here. Next, we have Marvel's Blizzard. Common thug turned powerful villain, Donnie Gill paralyzes his enemies with Arctic blasts. Look at this. I'm gonna be straight up. I'm not a big fan of the way this character looks. His action figure has no accessories either, so that doesn't help his cause. And let's see what he comes with. Comes with these two pieces for the HULKBUSTER. So this is the chest. Obviously, these are gonna close like this and then come together. We probably don't want to close it till we have the other piece, which actually fits in here. So we're gonna hold off on that. But look how big and chunky this is. So set that aside. Over here. Oh, if I can. That turned. Have it rolling around everywhere. All right, so he's got great ab crunching. That looks awesome. He's got moves side to side from the hips, the waist. That's awesome. The head moves as far back as maybe we would want Iron Man. So and all the way chin down. So that's awesome. Why couldn't we have that with Iron Man? And let's see. He's not very loose. He's slightly loose, but not. Fist goes back. So this guy's got all the articulation we wanted in our Iron Man and War Machine figures. Except it's Blizzard. Moves here, moves right here at the ankles. He's got great articulation. He moves just about any pose you probably want. The thing is, I'm not feeling this figure. I don't like his paint job. I know he's supposed to look like the comic book, but not feeling this outfit. Look how it looks. Really, if I didn't have to have the chest for HULKBUSTER, I probably would never buy this character. Look at the, let's say the hair or whatever detail on the head, and the neck's loose. I'm not, that's unfortunate. Look at that. Just don't want him that. So that just kind of made things way worse. So if it weren't for our Build-A-Figure, I just tell you I wouldn't buy this character. So, but we do have to have him. So moving on, let's have him. What in the world? Really? You're gonna play me like that? All right. So didn't even notice this. No wonder he couldn't stand very well. Check this out. You notice anything about the legs? Look how the calves go flush, right? The calves go great. Do you think this would look right if the calf was backwards? Look at that. No? Well, look how the foot is. They put the foot on backwards. What is going on? Because look, see how it has the two bumps right here? Because that's the two major muscles of the calf. And then this is the shin. You see how it's straight right there? Well, the straight shin is on the wrong side. They put the foot on the wrong part of this figure. So on top of everything, he's still wrong. We're gonna have to let Hasbro know, and I don't know if that actually makes him, more rare. I guess we'll keep him after all, since he's a misfit, and he's probably worth a little bit more to a collector. So I guess that's me. All right, so we'll have him stand, looking super tough. And you know what? Let's have him say, like, fair is fair. Like Legend of Billie Jean. Cool. Alright, so let's move him right here. And let's see if we can get him to stand. Now that we know why he has a certain problem standing. There we go. Alright, so moving on. Next, we have Doctor Strange, who is one of the Marvel heroes. Whether by spell-casting sorcery or spectral manipulation, these heroes wield immense power. And this one is not like the movie Doctor Strange. This one is from the comic books, and look, his head's saying, yeah, but it's because it's loose. Because it's a bobblehead. Come on, guys. We need to have our figures can't be loose like this. Alright, crunching at the abs, love that. Moving at the waist. Does not have the cloak of levitation. It's a more modern looking one. He's got, ooh, this leg is loose-ish. And this one is maybe just as loose, I'm sorry, but it's restricted by this. The shoulders have good movement. You know, I like the way these little energy projections look while he's casting spells and so on. So overall, he looks great. I'll say that. I'm digging the mustache. I guess it's just a handlebar mustache. I thought it was going to be a full-blown goatee. You know, we got the gray hair going right here. Looks nothing like the movie, but definitely looks like the comic books. And I'm not happy it's so jiggly. But in any event, I like the color. I like the points of articulation. I like that they have him looking kind of buff. That looks kind of cool. And the boots, we can probably stand him up pretty well. Look at this. Let's get him going with his spell casting. And put him right over here. If we can get him, I guess it's the foot that's keeping him from standing up too well. There we go. There we go. We just need him to stand up. So, Doctor Strange came with this leg of the HULKBUSTER. Once again, it's not anything different than the other one. It's just basically the mirror image, and it's big, chunky, and beefy. And I look at this great articulation points here. All right. So, moving on, we now have Vision, who's also one of the Marvel heroes. We have, again, whether by spell casting sorcery or spectral manipulation, these heroes wield immense power. And this is comic book Vision, not movie Vision, you'll notice, because he looks very different. We have, of course, the energy coming from right here from the stone. He's obviously a different color. He's these shades of green and yellow cape, and he's red. Just like he was for a time in the comic books, he's actually changed colors more than once. And it looks pretty cool, I'll tell you. And you can get some pretty dynamic poses by leveraging this cape like this, look. And so that looks really great. And look, it even looks like he's floating up here or flying. Doesn't that look awesome? Great detail in the hands. I love the way this looks. You know that I don't like having two fists on the same character unless you have multiple hands. But one fist and one hand doing another action always looks great. So great job with that. You have great articulation. All the places we want it. Double joints. Double joints here. Movement here and here. We don't have the calf backwards, so that's another plus. And yeah. So let me just say, this character looks outstanding. So great job. Let's put him right over here. See if we can get him to a super dynamic pose. How's that? Cool. All right. And so next we have Marvel's. Oops. Oh, before I forget, we need Vision's Build-A-Figure piece. And that is the waist and the torso area. Look at that. These are for the legs. Huge, right? And then this goes into the chest so they can hold it together. This looks really awesome. Look how big it is. And look how big it is in comparison to Vision here. Okay, so next we have Marvel's Thundra. With the unbreakable dragon fang sword and a heavy steel chain, these heroines bring evil to its knees. And this character, you know, it's okay. Not really feeling it either. Moves right here at the does have decent articulation for moving at the rib cage instead of at the waist. I'd prefer the waist. The belt is loose, so it kind of can take on a life of its own. Nothing special about the legs. Luckily, they do have full articulation. They have double joint here. They do not spin here at the calf. I don't think they need to. They move right here at the hip. And we have this lightning going down. It looks all right. I guess it definitely looks like the comic book. The hair has decent detail. And the face has pretty good detail, so I'll give it credit for that. But we have this like chain with a ball on it. And, you know, overall the character looks okay. I'm not like super amazed about it. I think it looks alright. I wouldn't buy this character if I went for the Build-A-Figure, right? Let's put this here so we can have a more dynamic pose with her. And, you know, looks pretty good. I'll say that much. So let's put her right here. She's tall. Look at that. All right, and we have her Build-A-Figure piece, which is this arm of HULKBUSTER. Look at that. Doesn't that look outstanding? And look, 3 fingers or 2 fingers and a thumb like a Ninja Turtle. Doesn't that look super cool? Wasn't that awesome when he was fighting in the Age of Ultron? He's like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Because the hand was just with a hydraulic pumping out. That was awesome when he was fighting the Hulk. All right. And last but not least, we have Marvel's Valkyrie. With the unbreakable dragon fang sword and a heavy steel chain, these heroines bring evil to its knees. So I'm assuming this is much like in Thor Ragnarok, Marvel's Valkyrie, they had, you know, all those warriors, right, from Asgard. So even has like a Thor type outfit, but female version with this great broadsword right here, right, or long sword. Looks awesome. And definitely she looks like she's got the battle braids going, and I guess they're meant to be in the front, and her head can move pretty well because they are. But the only funny thing is that those braids kind of follow anywhere she looks, so that looks a little awkward sometimes, but overall good. I prefer the way this character looks over Thundra. Looks cool. She's got a cool sword, so that's a better accessory. This looks like it moves, but it doesn't, not like on Thundra's. And with Marvel's Valkyrie here, it's got a great face sculpt. Did a good job on the eyes, the lips, you know, the ear. He did a fairly good job on this. Would I have bought this if it weren't for the Build-A-Figure? Probably not. But still, I will say this is one that I'm happy to have in the collection. I could have passed on that one. That one's still debatable too. And I like just about all the other ones. This Doctor Strange looks an awful lot like the one in his own series, so that's the only unfortunate part. But yeah, I'm liking it. So let's see if we can get her to stand up. Ooh, without too much magic and strings pulling back here. So let's put her right over here. And no, she's all of a sudden starting to lean. Lean back. There we go. Look at that. How's that rocking? Boom. Don't fall. So I think these look great. Let's see if we can move our camera back just a little bit. All right, awesome guys. And the part that you all have been waiting for, right? Let's get our HULKBUSTER. Well, first let me take a quick picture. Boom. Now let's move this over here for our HULKBUSTER. We have this leg here. We have this is gonna go here and here. We have this to go here. This right here. Oh, what's the matter with me? I didn't even show her Build-A-Figure piece. Not that it was such a huge secret. It's the mirror image of this one. So guys, forgive me for that. I'm human. And this one has the hand, you know, it's basically a mirror image. Let's put that right there. And, oh, dropping the head. Of course, the HULKBUSTER head looks so mean and menacing, and I love it. Looks so amazing. Great job. So, let's get this figure built. What do you say? So, drum roll. Let's put the waist and the torso and all that together. So it looks like, let's see, this is the back. It looks like this is the front, because I guess the head would go there. So this is gonna go right here, right? You see how that goes there? Because I guess the same thing, that would fit in right over here. Look at this. There we go. And I guess it keeps it from, it's like spring loaded or something. All right, so now these going this way are gonna go right into there. I'm glad we didn't close it without having done this first. And let's push. It may or may not snap. Uh-oh, why is it not going in right? Last thing, oh, there we go. Last thing I want to do is break my HULKBUSTER. It's one of my favorite figures to have. Okay, so that looks awesome. Let's bring this down and put the head on. Boom, look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? It already looks like you goes to, okay. So let's put, all we gotta do is pop this arm right in here. Wow, that looks outstanding. This goes in here. Wow, okay. It's a little tough in there, but I'd rather have it tough than loose. Looks like the arms don't bend in very much. It doesn't come to a 90-degree angle, but that's alright. We'll live with that. So look at the way this has like a little lip right here. We're gonna just push and twist. Same thing here. Push and twist. And we're gonna have to take, oh, I hope the other characters don't fall down, because he's definitely not light. He's heavy. Oh my goodness, look how outstanding that looks. Let's bring us down a little bit closer, right? Wow, look at that. Look how beefy that looks. This looks so amazing. Look at that. Wow. Guys, so awesome. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you've had as much fun as I've had today. And please, if you have not subscribed to our channel already, please subscribe below. Click on the little bell for notifications so that we can notify you as soon as we get a new video out. And please comment where you're watching from, which character you like the most, what do you want to see going forward. So I'm excited to hear from you. I'm going to try my best to comment back on each and every single one of you, and I look forward to seeing you in the future, guys. So thanks again for watching Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G. And I want to take a moment to say, Gigi and I want to thank you so much for being a part of our channel, for watching this video, for liking, for commenting on our other videos and this one. Thank you for subscribing, and we look forward to making so many more great videos for you. I want to thank you for getting us to 4,400 and more subscribers. Hopefully we can get to 10,000 by July 9th, 2018. And hopefully we can get all the way to 100,000 by next year, September 9th, 2019. That's what I'm projecting if we stay on the same path we're at now, where we'll get to. So guys, thank you so much. This channel is as much yours as it is ours. This is ours. So please let me know what you want to see going forward. Let me know what you really enjoy about our channel so we can do more of it. And if there's something else you want to see, let us know. We're going to do it for you. So thank you guys.